Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our next episode related to productivity and efficiency while working in the remote mode, but actually while working in the remote mode or in the office both. My name is Andrii Burlutsky. I'm Strategic Marketing Officer for Smart Business Company. And today we're going to talk about how to organize project management using Microsoft Teams and Microsoft Planner, which are part of Office 365 by Microsoft. Smart Business is a Microsoft partner. By design, we're a company who is specialized in automation of business processes and critical business processes using systems like ERP, CRM by Microsoft, which is called Dynamics 365. And being twice Microsoft Partner of the Year, we also sell Microsoft products, Microsoft solutions, and our own products and solutions like Microsoft Azure, Microsoft Office 365, and our own products and solutions like Sharepoint intranet portal based on Sharepoint and smart human capital management and learning management system, which is based on Microsoft Dynamics 365. For those who are not the first time who join our webinars on the constant mode, you potentially have seen this slide already, the explanation that in our companies, in our organizations, we have several types of how people working with communication, with information, and doing business. The first part is individuals, right? It's we are when we are using our laptops, we are writing creative emails, doing presentations, etc., etc. The second level, I would say, is teamwork, or how we work together with other departments, with other people, with people from our department, and how we organize people work or contribution to the success of our projects. And to organize this process, there are a particular rules that you can use. For example, you can use PMI methodology on project management and organize according to this methodology your project management approach in the company. From other hand, a lot of companies have own project management approach and explain what do they mean under teamwork and what do they mean saying project management. In any cases, there are particular scenarios that has to be in place in order to successfully manage the project. The project team needs to save information, to create documents, to save those documents, keep them somewhere on PC, or when we're talking about teamwork, we're talking about saving documents and keeping them somewhere in the cloud so everybody can access it. We need to manage the time of our project team to understand who is available when, to schedule meetings, to see shared calendars, etc. We need to manage the security access to the documents that we have developed for the project, right? We also need to understand where we can see and monitor the KPIs of our project, first of all, and also to monitor KPIs whether we achieving our core business KPIs or OKRs that are set up in front of us as a core goals of our individual and project work. We also need to make somewhere team meeting notes in order to be able to share the information and meeting notes with everyone, with people. And also for this, we need a digital virtual workplace or workspace where we can organize information, beautify to make our project very visible, friendly, to keep data there, information, documents, and invite people to contribute, work together, documents, share information, exchange quickly from any device, from any location, anytime. And here, this is the main idea why Office 365 is the best solution for the business. So today, in order to see how this scenario of team productivity during the project management can look like, we're going to use two solutions or two applications that you have in your Office 365 subscription. The first one is Microsoft Planner. We're going to use today both versions. One version will be web version. You can open it from a website which you see on the screen, tasks.office.com. And we also will use this application, which is built already into the Microsoft Teams, very natively. And of course, as I already mentioned, we're going to use Microsoft Teams, both web version and desktop version, to understand how it works together when you, for example, manage project, not from your desktop, but from other PC, from other location, just having any browser in front of you. Talking about the rules of project management, actually, there can be a lot of rules how to manage the project. Starting from who is the project manager, who is administrating the project, who is setting up the project management rules, who is doing all the calls, who is doing meeting notes, who is communicating about project problems, who is driving workshops in order to solve challenges which are happening during the project, who is assigning the roles in the department, what is the role of different people in the project. There are a lot of questions, and I don't want you to read what you see right now on the screen. I just wanted to show you how many aspects we need to consider in order to successfully manage the project. In Office 365, there are several applications that are created and provided to you in order to, from one side, to manage projects, from others, and organize people around this virtual project management tools. From other side, there are tools that provide you the opportunity to manage tasks, right? Because we have project which consists of the tasks that assigned after the meetings, after the conversations, after the document creation, etc. So let me give you the overview. There are 5 core applications that developed specially to manage tasks and manage projects. They are, of course, it's Planner. It's the module which is included into the Sharepoint, which is called Sharepoint Tasks List. You can add it into your Sharepoint site by going into the top right corner, clicking Settings, Add Up, and then you can add Tasks module into your Sharepoint portal. Then we have Project and Project Lite, and we have Outlook tasks, right? Do you remember it? I think we all remember, because task in Outlook is there for ages, I suppose. And To-Do application, which is part of Office 365. Short overview, what is what? The Planner itself is a quick, very simple and clear application to organize your people around the project and make this project very visible and understandable in terms of tasks, in terms of assigned people, responsible people, in terms of documents. We're using Kanban desk. You see, it's like white board, like Kanban board, whiteboard. You put stickers with people who is responsible, with dates, with documents. Everything is visible and very easy to understand who is doing what. It also includes very nice operational graphs, so everyone can see the progress, especially the project manager of the project, or the stakeholders or power sponsors of the project, to see how it works right now. What is the progress? Sharepoint task list I love it very much because Sharepoint, it's a platform where you can use already created small modules of task management from one side, and you can very much customize from how you would like tasks to be executed. Would you like it to be edited by other people? Can people reassign the tasks? Can they edit due dates? Can they put or add another information, etc., etc.? Because Sharepoint, it's a customized platform. Project itself created in order to manage company-wide project, which includes a lot of departments, investments, It includes a lot of deadlines, dependencies between tasks, and what company will or will not achieve if we, for example, miss deadlines, or if we, for example, need to increase our budget for our project, and understand how it will impact our resources or people resources that will be involved into the project. You understand? So it's a company-wide, very complex project management. Project Light, it's a simplified version of project where you can actually pretty easy organize, see the timeline of the project, make the dependencies, and it is not so much complicated as Project One, so it's very light, but there are some features that are really required for smooth project management. While it's not very big one, but it's bigger than project which can be managed using Planning. Outlook tasks, so everything which is coming by email, which we can flag with a red flag, or we can assign tasks immediately from the email, or assign tasks from the tasks module in Microsoft Outlook. This is all about tasks which are coming to the Outlook. And all these applications that I have described to you, they are consolidated in terms of tasks for the individuals. So if I am, as Andrei, participating in different projects, in different tools, all my tasks will be consolidated in Microsoft To Do. They're coming from Outlook tasks, they're coming from Planner, they're coming from my individually created tasks, and they also can be synchronized with the project task that is assigned to me. A small explanation in terms of what the difference or what is the approach when to use which application. In our case today, we're gonna see when to use To Do, Planner, and Microsoft Project. The rest are more task management systems like Outlook or Sharepoint. That's why this will be our core. So for individual task management, which are not critically important for the company, we are using To Do application. If we have two or more people in our project, and project is, for example, covering not all the company from top to down, from down to top, but is involving, for example, some people from department HR, some people from sales department, and some people from IT department. Then we're gonna use Planner, because we don't need to calculate resources investment, we don't need to create dependencies between tasks, right? If we do not complete task A, what will happen with the task B, and how it will impact on our resources, on our results, on our customers, vendors, etc. That's why if we do need such complex view, I would say, then we automatically need to use Microsoft Projects, and then can decide whether it's enough to use Project Lite or whether we need to purchase, for example, Project Professional. So this is core idea, and now I would like to switch to my Microsoft Teams and show you how you can organize project management using Microsoft Teams and Microsoft Planner. I would like to make a remark that this will be at the beginner level, how to organize your team equipped with applications and start managing meeting notes, tasks, and communication inside the team. During the next few weeks, we're going to provide additional readiness using our webinars, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel in order always to be on track and to watch webinars on demand when you have time. So today we are doing it for the beginners, but actually when I was preparing, I understood that sometimes I'm still the beginner. So let me switch to my desktop. So here is Microsoft Planner, very easy. Here is Microsoft Teams, correct? So I will show you on two examples. First of all, I will start using Microsoft Teams on desktop. And just to repeat, here we have a planner. In order to get here, you need to type in your browser office.com and authorize with your credentials, corporate credentials, or to go directly to portal.office.com in order to get to this menu of your application. So here is the planner, and here is the Teams. This is our applications for today. Okay, going to Teams. So what we always need in order to organize a project management. There are two options how people can create teams in Microsoft Teams. First of all, we can create a team based on our organizational structure. For example, HR department, and there are, for example, like I have marketing department on the screen, and there are channels which reflect our what we are doing in marketing department. What are the directions we have, what kind of teams, and what we are working on. This is one idea. But we are talking about the project, and I always suggest when you have a company project which is involving several people from different departments, even from your department, I advise you to create a separate team. My team here is called procurement planning. I'm gonna plan procurement purchases with my finance department, and I'm going to search for the IT solution where I can organize automatic procurement process using IT system, right? Not to exchange with the papers with the people or emails. I want IT application for that. So I have already prepared the channel, the team. I hope from previous webinars you know how to create a team. If not, please go to the webinars which happened earlier this month and also in April to see how to create channels and teams in Microsoft Teams. So this is my team, procurement planning. I have like general team here. I have core team, all the people who will participate in the project. I have separate channel where I'm gonna gather incoming requests from other departments. I have secure team, confidential team. You see that it is locked for other people, where I'm going to discuss with people how we drive procurement and how we drive tenders. What are the requirements? What will be the documents? What will be the criteria, etc. Project budget. It is also, you see, confidential. So I have created confidential channel, and I also have a channel which is called technical specification. So this is my bucket in how I have split my project as to see the logical structure of it. So in order to make it happen, I need to core team execute its own tasks. I need incoming requests to be followed up and responded. I need technical specification to be created, to be approved, and to be executed by teams of developers or vendor, my partner, IT company who will help me to do it, or I can do it on my own. So let me start from the very beginning. Let me start from the core team. For every project, what do we need? We need actually, do you remember the slide? To manage the project, we need people and we need rules and we need the rhythm of the project management. So on the top, I would like to, as a project manager of the project, procurement and planning, I need to provide to my team a plan, right? So I have created the first draft of the plan, how we're gonna move with this project forward. So I select planner. I can create a new plan, but I already have created the plan from the planner. So it's called procurement planning, you see, and I'm clicking save. So on the screen, immediately I see all this plan, which is organized, created by myself, and I have already tasks that already assigned by some people in my organization. If you will ask me, okay, but how I will prepare this plan? It's also very easy. We need to go to our planner. This is my planner, all my dashboards of the project. Procurement planning. And this is the place where this is comfortable for me. I'm creating the task assigned to the people. So we'll see how we'll use it in future. The next thing I need to organize and prepare is actually how I'm gonna manage results of all the meetings that gonna happen, how I'm going to manage meeting notes, who will be creating meeting notes, send it out and share with team using Microsoft Teams or Outlook. So what we need else, I think we need to add here also OneNote. This is electronic organizer, which I have also prepared beforehand. This is something I'm suggesting, I'm insisting you to have for your project management and actually for all the meetings that you have. This is my OneNote you see on the screen. So I have created a notebook which is called Procurement Project. I have created several sections, core sections. This is meeting notes where I'm gonna have all the details of all the meetings that gonna happen during the project, and I will make these meetings right here. The place where I'm going to get the feedback from others, from teams. Also, section for ideas about IT platform, how it will look like, or whether we can purchase existing one, and how the business process of procurement can look like if we would like to improve it using the technology. This is kind of digital transformation of the procurement, our company. And also vendor information. You see, I have new vendors, the information, and I have also existing vendors, and the information about existing vendors will come here into the OneNote. So OneNote is prepared beforehand. What I'm doing here, I'm adding a new tab and selecting OneNote. Where is our OneNote? Here it is, OneNote. I'm clicking it, and I need to select procurement project. You see it? Okay, save. When I click save, now you see when I edit a planner, when I edit OneNote, everyone in the team, in the channel core team, will see that I have posted this information for their attention and consideration. So they can go inside and see what is it there. Me as a project manager, I put this information in order to manage execution of the project step by step in every moment. What we else can do? For example, we see a technical specification or incoming requests. Remember, I have created feedback section in my OneNote. So I'm gonna gather the feedback from the team members, from the project team, the different feedbacks or ideas how we can make it better, for example, right? Or how we can organize and realize it. Remember, it's a separate session, feedback. Oh, actually, my channel is called incoming requests. Let me rename it to the feedback. Rename feedback. Okay. What I'm doing next, I would like, because we don't gonna have any project management things over there. Yes, it will be only working with different types of information, with ideas, with feedbacks. I only will add additional tab, OneNote here. I'm selecting this section, which is called feedback, and clicking save. And I have a shortcut to the section feedback, which will be available to all the people who are part of the feedback team, of the feedback channel. Actually, everyone who is member of procurement planning team is automatically will see all information which happening in the feedback channel, except confidential channels where we can add those people who we think needs to be in this particular confidential channel. Okay, we have it here. So what we usually do, so core team, right? You remember I did some already tasks prepared beforehand, and I would like as a project manager to jump into the plan and to see what is happening here. I see, for example, that myself and also Olga actually are missing deadlines, right? And I need to follow up with the particular person, with Olga, about what's happening with the tasks. So what I can do to ping Olga about the task? I'm going into the top right corner. There is a show tab conversation. You see, if I click it, it will be open a chat window where I can ping Olga and ask the question. Using add or mentioning, I will start typing Olga's email and will ask her, hey, I see you are missing deadlines. Can you follow up? Follow up as soon as possible. So what we can see in the post now, so we see that under the tab of our plan, I see as a project manager that Olga is missing deadline, and I ping her if she can execute her task immediately or as soon as possible. Meanwhile, while Olga is missing the task, I would like to show the progress of our project of the procurement planning for the core team. And I would like to organize the meeting for the whole team in order that all the team understands what is the reason for the call. I can click under the procurement planning planner, clicking reply. You see there is a camera called Meet Now. Clicking it, I will organize an event where I will invite all the people I would like to present my plan. And I will give it a name. Project plan presentation. Yeah. We will schedule. We will add people here. For example, Eugene, Olga, and Ivan. Okay. We will do it in a few days, for example, on Saturday. Yeah, they will not be happy, but for them a reason, it's okay. Location will be Teams, it will be online meeting. Agenda for the Teams meetings is mandatory, and I will show you why. Hi team, please join presentation. Agenda following. First, present plan. Second, agree on timeline and deadlines. Select additional team members. Andrii, yeah, it is. Okay, it is done. I'm clicking just now send. If I need, I can see using scheduling assistance. Do you remember when we're talking about team productivity, we need to be able to manage shared calendars or common calendars and see if other people are busy or free for our meeting. Okay, I see that Olga is unavailable. She is out of office on HR forum. Okay. What does it mean for us that we are moving our event to Sunday? Okay, now I see everyone is available and clicking send. Okay, right now on the screen under plan, we have the first meeting that we have scheduled. It has agenda, it has invitation. Everyone in the team has accepted or not accepted, has got the invitation by email. So what we do next? Now I'm going to go to the web browser and join this meeting through the web. Just remember, we are using, right now I'm using Microsoft Teams on the web. So it means that you can actually use Microsoft Teams if you don't have your own laptop, if you don't have your smartphone, but you have the PC of your friend, your customer, or your beloved. Let's see. Just to remind you that calendars in Microsoft Teams and Outlook are synchronized between each other. So you can easily schedule from Outlook or from Teams, but I prefer from Teams because I'm having one single place for all type of communication. Meetings, online calls, video calls, webinars, education, conferences, everything. So let's go. What we see here is the meeting, and I will join it right now. Join the meeting. During the meeting, which is scheduled to present to the team the plan, I'm using to share my screen. For example, I'm taking desktop window, and I will show to the team my plan. So I will share screen 2. To show them it, I will share it from the second screen. So the team members right now see what you see on my screen. So they see the plan, how it looks like, the chart of this team, and I am presenting to them, explaining something, but I'm not forgetting to talk with them also about the goal of the meeting. This is present the plan, approve the deadlines, and identify new team members. During the event, of course, what I'm doing, I'm here to do the meeting notes. So I'm opening my OneNote. Do we see right now on the screen the OneNote? Yes, OneNote, that's great. Yeah, on the main screen, you see right now my OneNote and meeting notes. You remember I did the section for meeting notes. So I'm creating add page for the new meeting, and in order not to by hand create all the note name, all the dates, etc., I'm going to meeting details. Here you see it in the OneNote, clicking it. It will open my calendar. I'm opening my calendar on the right screen and select project plan presentation. And it automatically, you see, includes all the data that I have already prepared beforehand. Agenda, plan, all the participants of the meeting. And the only thing I need to do right now is to make meeting notes. I'm doing this way. Great. Present the plan. Done. Agree on timeline and deadlines. I've agreed that I will move Olga tasks to June. Another bucket in the project. Okay. Select additional team members. Yeah, we need to add also here Daria and Anna. Okay, I'm project manager. Those tasks for execution are for me. But what I can do right now, after meeting notes that I did, I can share. You see on the top right, I can share those meeting notes with people, for example, who are not part of our project management team, of project team. I can click share, send a copy of the page here, or share the meeting notes by email. For example, Roman is not part of project team, but he is my manager, and I would like to send him the meeting notes so he always be on track and see what is going on and how the progress is going. So I click send before I will make some notes for Roman. Hey boss, here notes from first meeting. Let me know if any questions. And I'm clicking send. What else I can do? I can click share and, for example, to get a link to this section, click copy, go to my Teams chat, and, for example, send it to the team right here. This is also applicable if it is required by your project management and productivity scenarios. So it is done. What I need to do? So present the plan. It is done. Agree on timeline and deadline. So the task to me is to move Olga's task to June and make bucket change another bucket on the project. I'm going to the Teams. Before we go to the Teams, I forgot the most powerful thing I wanted to show you. So this is the presentation I'm doing to my team right now. What I also always do, I do a recording of the meeting. So here are 3 dots where you can select start the recording of your meeting. Everybody will be notified. And the recording, when we finish the meeting, everything will be saved. So anytime you want, you can come back to your recorded video and see if you have forgot something or to refresh your brains with the information. The recording will be saved in your Microsoft Stream application, which is part of your Office 365 subscription. So I think we're done with recording, so I'm making stop recording, and actually I will also finish the meeting. Quality was great. Okay, you see we have a thread now. So everyone sees the project, everyone sees where meeting notes are, everybody sees the invitation, and now the project presentation video will be saved here just in a few moments. While it is saving, I'm a project manager. I need to follow up the agreed action items from meeting notes. So move Olga's task to June and another bucket on the project. Directly from my teams, I'm going to procurement planning. So you see it is open now, all the data, all the tasks. Here is task which is missed with the deadlines by Olga. So what I'm doing here, first of all, I'm moving it to another bucket. For example, it will be bucket, the first one, which is called tasks. I'm just drag and drop the task and change Olga's priority in a few seconds. Now what I need to do is to change her deadline. June 5th. It is done. So priority has been changed. Olga will get notification by the email that her task has been task deadline has been extended to the June 5th, and in my chart has changed the picture, and I understand now that if I'm moving all this, for example, tasks to another bucket, then I'm actually pretty well doing in terms of progress. What else do we need to do? Select another team members, Daria and Anna. So what can I do over here? I can add, for example, Anna and Daria to the team as a team members in Microsoft Teams, but I would like to add them just to monitor how execution on tasks is going. For this, I can do the following. I will open Microsoft Planner and my plan in a browser. And here I will add additional members like Anna. Just to be a part of my planner team. She will be not part of team in Microsoft Teams. Okay, you understand? Yeah, right. What I'm doing. And then when she will come to the Microsoft Planner, she will see this project in her list and will see only how we are going on tasks. Or for example, if some tasks from time to time will be assigned to her. Yes, and we don't need to see her to see the our communication about the project, etc., etc. So what else we can do here? We can actually add our plan and connect it with our Outlook calendar. Let's do it. In Microsoft Planner, we are going to the board chat schedule and 3 dots, you see? The last option is add plan to Outlook calendar. We click it, we select publish and add to Outlook. It will automatically open our Outlook on the web. We need to make a name. I think it's a great name, which is taken from the Microsoft Teams, you remember? This is something very powerful. The name of the Microsoft channel, then the name of the plan in the Microsoft Planner, and then automatically we have the calendar name, which gives us a clear understanding and view to which project it is related, and one digital environment interconnected between each other. So we'll give some charm and color and add to my calendar. Import. Done. So here is my procurement planning. Here is the calendar. So tasks are assigned as a meetings to your calendar. The one thing you can do now is to decide when you're gonna, during the day, execute and complete those tasks. For this, you open the task, you edit it, you edited the time when you complete it, and you make it according to your day. Coming back to Microsoft Teams. Yeah. You see, so what we did, we have created the plan, we have organized the meeting, which is connected to the plan, with agenda, with invited people. We did a recording, right? And also, let me go right here, in our OneNote, we have the plan presentation, meeting notes, here my project plan presentation, all the details. And all the notes on the top down, you see, that I did. And it is available for the whole project team at one place. We can edit it together, we can work on that together, and we don't need several applications in order to manage project. And this is what I call productivity. When you can, from the one place, make your job done. This is the main idea. So this was everything from demo perspective. This was initial module for the beginners. I think I hope you found something very interesting from things that you didn't know before. That's why right now I'm switching to the questions because we have 5 minutes before the end. Question from Dan. What product is better for the company that have 130 employees? Microsoft Project or Project Live? Also, we need to invite people from the other organization to our projects. So then, the amount of employees will not impact on the decision which product to use, Microsoft Project or Microsoft Project Live. If you, for example, a construction company, you have just like 20 employees, for example, or your architecture company, you have 20 employees, your project can be so complex, which include resource planning, money, timing, other vendors, dependencies between tasks, etc., then it's better to use Microsoft Project. If you don't need such hard project management approach, for example, you don't need to calculate resource cost, etc., then please use Project Live. This is my recommendation. So look at the complexity of the project, how many additional sub items will be part of your project. Like, just to summarize, money, resources, external vendors, dependencies between tasks, dependencies between execution of each job by other stakeholders of the project team, etc. Thank you, Dan, for the question. Ali, from what steps should we start to build such business process model as you show at the webinar? Our main purpose, automate manufacturing and sales process at pharmaceutical market. So Ali, great question. I think this is something what digital transformation is doing. It is helping customers for a moment to look at their current business processes from the other angles, to see where digital solutions or digital application can change the way you are now producing, managing, executing, going to market, working with customers, etc. What I would suggest where to start from is really to start from the workshop. And during this workshop with the stakeholders who are now engaged into the existing business process, to write down step by step how right now your process looks like. Then, for example, you can engage consulting people who can look at your business process, being not engaged to your company, not your employees, and to see, to ask, for example, first of all, smart questions or critical questions to see how your process right now working, how perfect it works right now. Then this consultant should, to propose you, for example, propose you a solution where in this project management or manufacturing business process, where you can use different digital tools, whether it's from Office 365, whether it's ERP system or CRM system, that will improve the quality of the outcome of the business process. Maybe you will achieve faster the KPIs, interim KPIs or milestones. So this is workshop. Write down as a scheme your current business process. Ask critical questions, how good you are and how confident you are that existing business process really the perfect one, and engage external people or consultant who will help you to map your business process gaps with digital technologies available in the market. Then you will create a minimum viable project, you will test, you will see the result, and if you will be satisfied, you will scale around the company. Great question, Ali. I will actually consider to explain it in the further webinars. Max, Project Live is purchased separately or it's available within Office 365 license? Max, thank you for the question. It's a part of Office 365 subscription. You can see it in the packages plan E1, E3, E5. If you don't have them right now, you can go ask your IT administrator to go to the administrative panel and assign to you this license. Question from Alex. Can I involve people who do not have an Office365 account in the project tasks? Yes, Alex. This is how you can do it. In Microsoft Teams, you can invite people who are not part of your organization and do not have Office365 account. Right now, you see on your screen, this is my Microsoft Teams. I go to to the core channel and click Add Member. Now I will invite this person by email. Before inviting this person by email, you need to ask your IT administrator to create a guest account, which is free of charge for you, a guest account in the Active Directory of your company, in order to manage access of this person to the information in Office 365. When you create it, you will invite this person very easy by email. For example, this is Hotmail account. You see, because it is already, I'm already part of the Office 365. Let me take another one. For example, can be Gmail account. Add, you see, add effather@gmail.com as a guest. And I'm adding this user as a guest to your Microsoft Teams. And you need to follow mandatory and set up security rules, what this person can do in your project and what this person cannot do in your project. You cannot invite this person just into the planner. You need to invite this person as a guest to your Microsoft Teams and Office 365 environment. Let's go next. The next question is coming from Team. Is it possible to add the file stuff from the SharePoint group? Wow, Team, this is a very advanced question. Okay, let me go to the demo again. So this is my core team. Let me select the one which is pretty empty. So we really have files tab for the documents which will be saved there. For documents that we are exchanging with each other in Microsoft Teams in channel will be saved there on SharePoint. In order to add your library from SharePoint, you can click tab, add tab, then click SharePoint or select SharePoint library. And then you select which of the SharePoint libraries you would like to add. For example, I would like to add SharePoint library, sales and marketing. I'm selecting it. Which of the libraries? Documents. Clicking next. I can give my personal name to this tab. For example, marketing documents. And click Save. Marketing document stuff is here, and I don't need to switch to SharePoint anymore because all the documents will be available inside the team. You see, it's very native integration between all the Microsoft applications with Teams and vice versa. You can easily go inside. All about AI products, everything over here. In one place for all the people, and everyone will see this here. So this is how you can use it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for asking so many questions. It's my big joy when you ask them. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. Register for the next webinars, and remember that everything like a crisis, bad things, pandemic will be finished, coming to an end. And optimism can be really our strategy to survive, to live, and continue and enjoy the life. So thank you for joining today. Have a great rest of the day, end of the week, and great calm holidays. Goodbye.